So is all of the Playa de Palma one big drunken paradise for German partying holidaymakers? Well, in this video we're going to find out. I'm down here near beach bar number 10. We're going to see what the Playa de Palma offers for families this summer and whether it's suitable for your holiday too. So I'm filming this in August. Let's turn the camera around and let's check out the Playa de Palma today. So I'm situated more or less right in the middle of the Playa de Palma here. Looking to my right hand side, we're looking down in the direction of Campastir. Now Campastir has a completely different atmosphere to the Playa de Palma. I will drop a link to some videos from that area, but as I turn the camera around here, we're looking out in the direction of Arenal. I did make a video from here earlier on in the summer, also go and check out that. But what is the Playa de Palma like in August? And I'm standing right outside of the Iberostar Waves Bahía de Palma hotel. It's a huge hotel here right on the Playa de Palma seafront, and I did have a friend who came to stay here right at the beginning of the summer season. She loved it, she absolutely loved it. But that's not all, because immediately as I enter the waterfront here, you're going to see how different it looks in August. In fact, it almost feels like all the party goers have headed home until possibly September, but I will go and film down the party side of the Playa de Palma. So subscribe to the channel and we're going to see what the Ballerman area looks like in another video. But anyway, just taking a look around here, looks rather chilled out, looks rather nice. We've got several hotels in this area as well. I'm just looking out towards the All Sun Hotel as well, and the HM Fiesta just a little bit further down. So this is the one resort in Mallorca where you're going to find some fantastic prices for package holidays. And I know many of you who have seen my videos have been very concerned about coming over here and thinking that, well, this is just going to be one big party area, but it's not. In fact, there's plenty to do over here. So we're going to take a walk along this stretch. We're going to go and see what it's like today in peak season in August. So the one thing you don't need to worry about over here actually is going to be a very packed beach. You're going to have plenty of space on the sand here, even in, like I said, peak season. Now we do have a lovely breeze blowing across the bay today. It is very welcome, and I don't think I'll be down here filming if it wasn't windy. So right to my left hand side here, we do have the City Sightseeing Playa de Palma land train here. This is line number 52, and it will take you all the way down along the Playa de Palma if you do not want to walk in the direction of Campastir. A few blocks back from the beach there is the EMT bus as well, which is a lot cheaper to use. I think a ticket on the land train costs around €5 quite possibly, but you can see all the way down here, look, you've got loads of shops, bars and restaurants. And I have to say, it's looking very quiet for August. And there you go, look, there's the little land train there making its way back down in the direction of Arenal. So another big bonus is that you're really close to the airport over here. You're about a 5 to 10 minute transfer bus away. This is a great resort actually if you don't like long transfers to the other side of the island, but you do want to get a great beach. And while the beach is absolutely gorgeous, as you can see here today. Plus we have these amazing beach bars as well lining the Playa de Palma. I'm outside number 10 and these run all the way along the coast as well. But it's also from these beach bars that we're going to find pretty much a luxury sunbed offering. Should we try and get some prices from around here? And as I said, I'm around beach bar number 10. And here we go. Here we have prices for 2026. One sunbed is €10 to rent for the day. You're going to get €20 is going to get you only the one sunbed and beach umbrella. €30 is going to allow you to rent 2 sunbeds and the beach umbrella. A little bit more expensive than the Calvia beach resorts, but you can also rent pedalos here at €20 for an hour, as well as a host of water sports too. So if you remember my videos from over the winter, you may remember that we didn't actually have a wall down here on the beach keeping the sand in, but we've got a brand new wall. But the one thing we also don't have here in August is people sitting on the wall and drinking. Just looking around here, as I said, we've got plenty of families out today and it is looking really lovely. You can also see as well that this sand here is groomed by tractors every single day as well. You can see it's been raked up. So they do try and keep the beaches clean over here. I know the Playa de Palma does get a very, very bad rap, and I have shown the absolute worst of it in my videos. Go back and check those. But for summer, I mean, it is looking quite good down here, at least in this area. Anyway, let's keep heading along. So I think while we're in the area of beach bar number 10 here, should we just have a quick look at some of the restaurants in this area? Let me see, what do we have? Let me cross the road. So ironically, you're going to find these bars and restaurants to be a lot busier during the day in the spring months, particularly during cycle season and also in the shoulder season as well. Look, it is looking empty, and you may be saying, oh no, tourism is over in Mallorca, but it isn't, because it is just very, very hot today. It's currently around 34 degrees. And I'm right outside of the Mojito in Playa de Palma. Let's have a quick look at the menu here. So look at this, check this out. Beers are just €3.90 here. A glass of cava is €6. And also, as well, look, we've got a smoothie menu here too for around €7. Cokes as well are from around €3.10. So just to give you an idea of what prices are like down here on the Playa de Palma waterfront. So right behind me here on the bus stop, I can just see some adverts here for some of the music they're going to have over at Mega Park. And this is one of the big entertainment venues. That's where things are going to start livening up quite considerably. Like I said, I'll show you what that is like in another video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. But you do have some really nice beach bars here, and I'm just coming up past Origin, not Origin in Palma Nova. This is the Origin. This is the Playa de Palma Origin bar. Don't quite get the views that you do get in the Palma Nova Origin bar, I have to say. You are looking out onto basically a concrete wall and a little bit of the sea, but it is still quite nice. You are waterfront side, it's not too bad. And if you are over here with the family, well, of course, you're going to have loads and loads of shops and beach shops and ice cream shops and spas too. But what else can I see? So we have these these bike rental places all around and all along La Playa de Palma. Let's check out some prices here. So I'm outside of Luisa Renta Electronico, and look, an electric car here. And this is not your normal safari bike, and I haven't actually seen these in resorts. Normally you have to pedal them to get around, but you've got an electric version here. You've also got an e-scooter here for €10. Drive carefully on that, please. You've also got other e-scooters and e-bikes. Double check with insurance as well that that's something that gets provided. This is something maybe a little bit different over here on the Playa de Palma. And like I said, the Playa de Palma is very, very huge. It is extensive, and it runs all the way down into Palma City. Just coming up to another little ice cream bar here, and I can just see a tapas menu as well. Just to give you a very quick idea, let's just have a look at breakfasts here in the region of around €10. And look, a variation of tapas you can get as well. Nice selection for €20. The prices over here really aren't too bad, I have to say. We also do a little bit of sushi over here as well. So it's kind of international food with a little bit of tapas here thrown in from around €6.90. And as well, look, ice creams. You're going to be paying about €2.50 for a scoop. They also do waffles and crepes too, and milkshakes. And like I said, this is pretty much right underneath the Iberostar hotel with, and I can just see as well, I didn't realise it had this, it's got a little rooftop pool here. So let's keep heading down. Now you may well be surprised here to see it this empty. Like I said, normally out of peak season it is very, very busy, but this is very much the time for families visiting. Just looking to my left here, look at more fashion shops. I've noticed actually that many of them have Italian names, but do you know what? They're all Chinese run, which may well be surprising. Got a number of Chinese shops and businesses around the island. You'll have seen all the massage parlours, all the pedicure and nail shops, the Chinese bazaars. And now it seems that the Chinese clothes shops are doing a roaring trade, and they've got two pretty much next to each other. Anyway, let's keep on heading along here. We're just going to head on a little bit further because, as I said, look, everything here is perfectly designed for your holiday. If you're staying in any of these hotels, you need anything like buckets and spades. Let's have a quick look at the prices. Look, just $11.99 for an umbrella, a beach umbrella, and buckets and spade sets for about €8. So it's kind of standard around the resorts. You're coming over here with kids. So in amongst all the Chinese shops that we have here, I think I may well have found a local business here, Can Lorenz. It's a leather shop. Should we just have a quick look inside? In fact, I'm going to go and ask them. And do you know what? I found a hidden gem here, right here in the Playa de Palma, because this is a family-run business. And you're going to find here leather bags as well, real leather bags, not the bags, the cheap Chinese bags that you find in some of the Chinese shops or from the street sellers. But look at this. Make sure you come over. And do you know what? They're actually pretty well priced. €65, I have to say. A little bit less expensive than you find it even in Italy. But let's have a look around here too. So it's not often that you do find Mallorquin craftsmanship here in the resorts, but I found it here in the Playa de Palma. And what a little gem here. I mean, look at this bag. This is gorgeous, actually. Looks really nice. You can even get little handmade friendship bracelets, other styles of bags. And look at this one down here as well. Look, proper Mallorquin bags. I absolutely love it. What a surprise here in the Playa de Palma. And not only that as well, look, they've got little purses as well for your change, and a whole selection of wallets too. And check this out, look at this, real leather belts as well for €17-ish. Now there is that saying in English, isn't there, that if you buy it cheap, well, you're going to buy it twice. So spend €17 or spend about £4 on the cheap belt, and then you're going to have to buy it again next month. So there you have it, the Can Lorenz. If you're over here in the Playa de Palma, make sure you pay a visit to this shop. It's actually Mallorquin, and you're going to find originally made products here. Let's keep heading down. Anyway, right next to Can Lorenz here, look, do you know what, I've seen this ball. I've seen this ball over here in Magaluf, and it is one of the traditional tourist shops that you get over here in the Playa de Palma. You can pick up everything from fans here, look, from just under €4. Look, to bags, beach bags, fridge magnets, the whole lot, including postcards. Who still sends postcards? Let me know in the comments. I haven't sent one for years. And just coming out onto the street, I have met, let me just remind me of your name, sorry.
Casey.
Casey and
Anna.
And Anna. And you're from America. Whereabouts from the States are you from?
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania. What brings you to the Playa de Palma?
So we're here, I guess we're here for the eclipse. I'm here for my birthday, which happens to be on the eclipse.
Happy birthday, happy birthday.
Thanks. And I just know we never been here before,
Yeah.
so just wanted to come and see like crystal blue waters.
Yeah. Okay, so why did you choose the Playa de Palma?
Many years ago, we lived in England,
Okay.
and we used to always hear about the English people coming here on holiday.
Favourite holiday
So
destination?
I had the name in my head, so when
Yeah.
we decided to travel out here, I said, let's go to Mallorca, and so that's how we end up here.
Yeah.
And like I said, we didn't know that the eclipse was actually going to fall on her birthday, so that was like a little extra
Oh, that's
thing.
amazing.
Little bonus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we just got off the dolphin boat tour
Okay, and where did you pick that up from?
down in the big marina.
In Campastia, the marina in Campastia.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Where there's yachts and
Yeah.
there's...
And the big church is there.
Yeah,
Yes,
in Campastia. And how was that trip?
It was good. We didn't see as many dolphins as we had hoped.
But did you see some dolphins?
We did.
We did
You
see.
did see
but
some-
we had, yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. Okay, I'll drop a link to that tour in the description text below. So, what else have you got planned as well for?
Well, tomorrow we were able to book a boat tour to see the eclipse, so we're doing
Yeah.
that tomorrow evening, and then the following day we're taking the tour to
Valdemosa.
Dacia, and Solar.
Yeah. Oh.
And then Friday is our last day here,
Okay.
and it's just going to be a beach day.
Yeah. And then you're going straight back to America?
No, we actually fly out on Saturday.
Saturday. We're gonna
And
go
we're
to Naples.
we're going to Naples for a week.
Oh my goodness, I'm so jealous. I'm so jealous. I wish I was going. Oh my goodness. Guys, look, have an amazing rest of your holiday. I'm
thank
filming
you.
this pre-eclipse. So enjoy the eclipse. Happy birthday to you. Have an amazing time.
It's a nice meeting you.
It's
and
amazing
like I
to
said,
meet you.
You've been such a wealth of information
Oh, bless
online.
you.
I've been following you, and things you were telling us about the eclipse and
Yeah.
what to worry about, and
Yeah.
get there on time, which we are.
Yeah.
We're going to go there tomorrow morning so that we're there.
Fantastic. Well, guys, have an amazing rest of your holiday.
thank you.
And safe
So
trip
wonderful
home.
meeting
Okay,
you.
see you soon. Bye.
Bye.
So it was so nice to meet those guys from Penn State in America. Can't believe it, over here on the Playa de Palma. So you can see that at this time of the year you do get a little bit of a different atmosphere over here. Anyway, should we go and take another quick walk down by the beach and check this out, just to show you as well a little bit further as we come along that it's not as busy as you may well think Mallorca is in August. Look at this for saturation of the beaches in what is normally pretty much a party zone. And look at the views from here. Plenty of space down here on the beach on the Playa de Palma. And the lifeguards have got their work cut out today. Just with the wind on the water, it is incredibly windy down here. But we are without the really big waves that you normally get, say on the western side of Europe. So say in Portugal where you get the big waves rolling in off the Atlantic. We don't get that here in the Med. You just get very, very choppy seas. Anyway, we are coming up to Beach Bar. I think it's number 9. Let's go and have a quick look. Oh, and we've just got the land train pulling up right beside us here too, and I am right outside the group hotel. So we have Spanish music playing out from Beach Bar number 9, which I'm very, very surprised to hear. And normally we have German pop tunes playing out down here, and maybe you'll notice that a little bit further on the resort that we go today. But I'm very surprised that you can still get a Spanish experience over here in the Playa de Palma. So what else are you going to find over here in the Playa de Palma if you're coming over here on holiday? Well, firstly, we're not a million miles away. In fact, we're just a couple of kilometres away from Agualand Water Park, probably one of the best water parks here on the island. We're also just a very short bus or taxi ride away from Fan Shopping Centre. What's more, if you hire one of the bikes, you can follow the cycleway here all the way down into Palma City. You can also take one of the many buses that pass through the resort too. So this really is a fantastic place to come to on holiday, even in peak season, even away from the football season and the big party season and the party area too. But let's just take a little bit more of a walk down as well. I'm just going to show you that once again, the whole of the Playa de Palma isn't like German Benidorm, it just isn't. And we're going to keep going down to the next beach bar and I'll show you why. And that's because we've got many other hotels in this area. We have the Plaza Son Rigo right up in front of me. We've got is this the Garonda? Looks very nice. I think it's an adults only hotel. And again, we are surrounded by many bars, restaurants and shops. I'm keeping my eye out for any really local traditional businesses down here as well that I can highlight. But many of you are going to be very happy to see the Alley Hop shop as well, which lies right underneath the Garonda Hotel. We have these Alley Hop shops all the way through Mallorca now. You're going to find them in most places. But as you can see, look, I can't see a single person sitting on the wall drinking. I can't see any bad behaviour either. And if you want to know where the water sports area is for over here, in the Playa de Palma, well, it's right in front of the Garonda Hotel where you can rent the pedalos. And I'm not surprised actually that we can't see any pedalos out in the water today because it is very, very windy. Probably just a tad bit dangerous too. But you saw the prices and this is where you can rent them. And as we come up towards Beach Bar number 8, well, we're going to start to see the atmosphere changing ever so slightly here as we head on in the direction of Beach Bar number 5 and 6, which is more or less the start of the party area over here on the Playa de Palma. In fact, even the music has switched up a little bit, but we can see we've got families over here on holiday. Still not quite the same atmosphere that we see here during May. or other times away from the peak holiday season. And as we keep heading along the Playa de Palma, well, the beach does start to thin out ever so slightly. And for that reason, it's going to start to feel a little bit more crowded down here, as you can see. And just look at the views right behind me. And to my left as well, do you know what? They've got a Hypo Dino supermarket. You may remember that I saw one over in Alcudia, and I'm just going to pop in because it is a very hot day today and they do have great air conditioning. So let's go and see if they've got some traditional British products or German products. Let's go and have a look. Tell you what, it's very good value actually if you're over here and you're self-catering, got to say. Ah, the air conditioning in here is absolutely wonderful. I'm just cooling off. Let me see if I can highlight anything for you, particularly if you are staying over here. Now, a little bit different, I think, from the Hypo Dino from up in Alcudia. Let me have a look. Oh, look at this, look. Catering totally for the Playa de Palma. €1.95 bottles of Corona, and you also get a free bag when you buy 12 of them. So you can keep your drinks cool on the beach. And cans of Estrella are €1.25, and cans of San Miguel are €1.20. And some nice German bickies too. Look at that, €2.95. So yeah, it's pretty much what you'd find over in the Hypo Dino over in Alcudia, off Alcudia Beach. Got your cereals here, not the cheapest, but you can get your essentials. And the most German thing I can find here are some spicy frankfurters and some bockwurst as well. And don't forget as well the amazing deals that you do get in the Hypo Dinos on the island. So I've just come back to the shade here, and you're going to find many of the menu signs over here to be in German, which is a little bit disappointing. But again, if you're not wanting to get a huge meal, you can pick up gigantic slices of pizza here. Baguettes here are around €5 too. And we're coming up to even more bars, restaurants and shops. And that brings us right out onto the start of the party district here in the Playa de Palma. So there you have it, crushing stereotypes in this video and taking a look at what the Playa de Palma is like in August and showing you that it's not all drunken Germans who holiday here. Anyway, I also filmed right down the way into Arenal during May as well. Go and check out that video, see if that's suitable for families too. But I'm going to check out this area, the big party area during August. So subscribe to the channel and catch that video. Anyway, in the meantime, if you want to see what the Playa de Palma is at other times of the year, check out this video appearing on YouTube. Also check out this handy video to help you out with your holiday. Okay everyone, you can find me on Facebook, you can find me on Instagram, also called Mallorca Under the Sun, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Goodbye for now.